back into South Florida Daily. We have a packed show for you today. We take you to the best places in the Palm Beach to take your furry friend.
I love that. Pets in Paradise is coming your way. But first, if you're looking for something fun to do this summer and you want to give back to the community, Boca Helping Hands. That is a nonprofit that you should be involved with. We're going to tell you how you can do that right now.
So Boca Helping Hands, we've been around now for 25 years, and in that time we've grown from a very simple soup kitchen into now we are a multi-service organization serving close to 36,000 people throughout southern Palm Beach County, providing a range of services from feeding families, feeding kids in school, providing financial assistance for people to avoid eviction, avoid loss of utility services, to help pay for childcare costs. And we provide assistance with people getting access to medical care. Perhaps most significantly, we provide job training programs to help people either enter the workforce for the first time or advance in their careers in the workforce. So it's a wraparound approach that we take to helping alleviate poverty in our community.
Steiner Green and Feiner is a proud supporter of Boca Helping Hands because we believe in giving back to the community. We can make a difference in the lives of those people that need it the most. We understand our clients' struggles in the need for financial assistance or medical treatment, the same way Boca Helping Hands helps those in the community who also need food or medical assistance or financial help. Our values align so well with those of Boca Helping Hands that we felt it really important to be a part of their organization.
In terms of support, and so the funds that we need to fund our operations come from the community, from individuals, from companies, from communities, from families. The volunteers that we need, the role that they play is vital in helping us do what we do. A lot of the food that we distribute comes from the community, from community donations. So community support is what is the lifeblood of our organization.
Not only is the support of this organization important to me, but it's even more important to our staff who are dedicated to helping those in need. They have a strong passion for providing for others who are less fortunate than themselves.
So perhaps 90% of the volunteers that we use help out in our feeding programs. So they help us handle the food when we receive it here. They help us stock it in our warehouses. They help us prepare the pantry bags that we distribute. They help us to prepare the hot meals that we distribute. They help us to prepare the weekend meals that we distribute to schools. And they're the ones that are actually touching clients. They're the ones that are, when people drive through, they're the ones that are stocking the cars with the pantry bags. And in many instances, they are the face of the organization to our clients. So hence the vital role that they play. We're always accepting volunteers. We actually have an online portal where people can go to our website and select a volunteer opportunity that suits their schedule, that suits their skills. Besides the feeding program, we need volunteers in other parts of our operation. They serve as mentors for the students that we are providing vocational training for. They serve as case managers for the people that are coming in for financial assistance. So there are a wide array of opportunities for people, depending on their skills, depending on their availability, to help us do the work that we do.
South Florida Daily is on the move with Palmtran.
It's time to head just down the street to Bark Republic. It's an indoor-outdoor bar and dog park.
Tell me the backstory and why you're so passionate about working here.
The owner, Lindsay, she went to a brewery one day and her dog wasn't allowed to go into the brewery. So she was like, I'm gonna make up a place where I can have a beer and my dog can run around and we can both have a good time. Everything's enclosed, so the dogs can be off leash. You don't have to worry about, keeping them on leash. They can run around freely.
All right, so this outdoor area, walk us around. I do see the swim pools.
Yes, so we do have the swimming pools for the dogs. Hello, you want to say hi?
Aww.
The dogs are welcome on everything.
Spacious, I
Very
like that.
spacious,
Very
yeah.
clean.
Yes. It is very clean. We have the hose to make sure that there's no lingering messes. And then we have this whole indoor area here where we have the hoops, we have the golf game, and then we have so many board games. It really makes it a good time when you're here with a big group of your friends, you know, having drinks. Your dog's running around, you don't have to worry about them. The referee's here.
Elizabeth and David Haynes have been traveling down the East Coast in their catamaran and decided to stop into the Palm Beaches for a week with their 2 dogs.
First thing we look up is pet-friendly restaurants. Well, actually, we start with brewery, and then we look for pet-friendly. And this popped up at the top of the list. Just assumed it was a dog-friendly bar, and then it turns out it's actually like a dog park.
Bark Republic offers doggy daycare, so travelers with their pets can drop them off and enjoy the downtown area.
And I love that it's downtown because this whole like little stretch of restaurants are dog friendly.
Almost everywhere has an outdoor area. They have doggy menus.
There's so many places to go before the airport. Like there's hidden gems all over the world.
A couple of tail wags down Clematis Street is O'Shea's, a pet-welcoming Irish pub that hosts Yappy Hour every Monday night, where you can get your second drink for free if you bring your dog.
It's actually a really nice concept. A lot of dogs come out, a lot of people come out, locals and people from far away. And it's an enclosed area, so you can let your dog off the leash and let them just play around. So it's a nice place to come. There's a few different dog places on the street now, which is nice. There's a new park across the road, which is really nice because it's getting busier and busier downtown West Palm now. So it's nice to be able to kind of go out and even have a drink or a beer and include your dog.
Everyone is just all about the pups down here for sure. And you walk on the street and you see everyone walking with their dogs. It's the cutest thing.
I love Pets in Paradise. Anna always has the best recommendations of things you can do around the Palm Beaches with your furry friends. Kate, where's another spot that we can go and hang out in the Palm Beaches?
We love Drive Shack. It's so much fun, and Frank Licari is taking us there now.
It's time to swing into action for some friendly golf competition at Drive Shack in West Palm Beach.
I wouldn't call myself an avid golfer, all right? I dabble.
Not even avid?
No, dabbler. I'm a dabbler, Angela.
Okay, gotcha.
What's the difference between this and other ranges that I might have been to?
Well, the other ranges that you might have been to, it was just the range. Here we've got food, fun, and the driving range. So golf is kind of like a byproduct of our restaurant and bar. We have craft cocktails, we have great food, and then you can hit some balls.
So it's more of an experience. So if I'm a Yahoo, right? Like I haven't really, it's okay.
It's okay.
I can come here and be a Yahoo.
If you've never hit a golf ball before, it's still okay to come and still a place that everybody can have fun and enjoy. You know, all you need to do is take that ball and make it go a little forward.
Right, yeah, you just got to get it over this little net here. And I noticed that some balls just drop straight down. So
that is correct.
Yeah, so not all professionals.
No, not even close.
Right,
you can hit the Drive Shack sign, it's 220 yards away. Most people, can't hit that, but...
Yeah, I'm in the most people category.
Right, you can play several games. We have the TrackMan GPS system that'll track every ball that goes out into the field and where it lands and rolls.
So there's no lying.
There's no lying.
You know
you
exactly how far you're hitting it.
That's exactly right. There is no lying at Drive Shack.
And what are the types of games you can play? I guess I would easily play short game.
We have several golf courses that you could play, or there's a monster game that you can play. There's Shack Jack, which is our version of blackjack.
Every time I come back, I can play a different game.
You can play a different game every time. Different course every time, whatever you want to do.
That's pretty cool.
I thought you did great.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
That's
what I say. I think you're a little bit more than avid.
More than a Yahoo? No,
yeah,
I'm
more
not.
than a Yahoo.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm avid, but maybe I'm more than a Yahoo. But my daily life, people would disagree.
Do you love New Haven style pizza? Well, you're about to love Frank Pepe's in Delray Beach. We're getting an inside look into what makes this pizza so special.
It's the combination of the dough and that oven that's built just for Frank Pepe's. We had somebody take a schematic of the original New Haven oven, and that person has built every oven in every expanded location. The water is triple filtered, as well as the pH balance has been matched to our flagship location, because water is a key ingredient when you're making dough. Make on site those tomatoes from Italy that we bring in and puree in the morning for today's pizza, that fresh whole milk sliced mozzarella, and that pecorino romano with Frank Pepe's oil blend. And that's all just authentic to our legacy and Frank Pepe.
If you stop by Frank Pepe's, tell them we sent you.
The South Florida Daily Set is sponsored by Eldorado Furniture.
Welcome back into South Florida Daily. There's a whole nother world beneath the water right here in the Palm Beaches.
There is. And you know who's best to explore and show us around?
Who?
Billy. Our friend Billy. All right, it's time to get into Scuba Nation. Here he is.
South Florida Daily is on the move with Palm Tran.
We explore an innovative solution to one of the ocean's greatest natural nuisance, sargassum weeds on our coastlines. As we speak with the founder of Sustainscape Inc., Dennis Dezou, a Palm Beach-based company that converts sargassum weeds into natural fertilizer.
Every summer, the local beaches can experience vast amounts of sargassum weeds accumulating on our beaches. It takes local government hundreds of thousands of dollars every summer to clean and remove the excess that these weeds create so we can all enjoy the beaches in the way that we've always imagined them. Today we go to a local beach to collect sargassum weed from the shore because in no uncertain terms, this time of year is sargassum weed season. To take advantage of this, the Scuba Nation team heads to Palm Beach County to meet with founder of Sustainscape Inc., Dennis Dezou.
The gold, liquid gold.
So he can explain the innovative and environmentally friendly solution to the sargassum issue.
Oh, there we go. There's a wash. That's a good one right there. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's good.
Yeah,
Come on, Jack.
You see that gold texture?
Yeah.
It's mixed in a little bit with the brown, which isn't the worst in the world.
Right.
But the gold is fresh, which is the most neutral. Whoa! And then you wash off the sand.
Like this?
Yeah, that's the stuff. But it's right around this point where I'm like, I'm starting to get hungry for a Cinnabon.
There you go.
The short version of this process is that Dennis and his company collect the sargassum from the beaches, and instead of becoming waste as it currently does with all beaches throughout Florida coast and elsewhere, he converts this otherwise raw waste material into eco-friendly natural fertilizer, which is actually a much healthier and organic product for landscapes. A perfect solution to assist with the health of our oceans.
Here we have what is called biochar. It's actually charcoal made from wood, and it's the essential way to do carbon sequestration. And
Hey, I don't speak Spanish. What does that mean?
that basically means we're trapping CO2 from the air and we're putting it into the soil the way nature intended. Completely sustainable, and it's completely local. It all happens in the southeast United States. Oh boy, this is the liquid vitae right here. That is a bubbling cauldron of organic fertilizer. So it increases plant health naturally for it to be able to defend off pests more easily. But it is not a pesticide. It does not fend off pests. It makes the plant more healthy. To give it higher immunity.
This natural eco-friendly fertilizer serves two purposes. One, it helps rid the ocean of sargassum weed waste that accumulates every year on our beautiful beaches. And two, through this scientific process, it gets converted into a healthy product which can replace traditional chemically based fertilizers to a much more natural alternative.
If you're not following us on social, you're doing it wrong. You need to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, @SouthFLDaily, and for more information on the segments you see on our shows, visit southfldaily.com.
Yeah, we're all over the place. Another person who's all over the place, our friend Donnell McCant. He is the host of Parks in the Palm Beaches, and his segment's coming up right after the break. We'll see where he's going.
Visit us online and at all Eldorado Furniture showrooms.
Welcome back into South Florida Daily. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We still have so much to get to.
Donnell McCant takes us on his next adventure.
South Florida Daily is on the move with Palm Tran.
Palm Beach County has a mission. We create an opportunity for happy, healthy living. And one of those goals is to be able to have affordable golf that anybody can have accessibility to. So we are affordable, so we can introduce new golfers and we can continue to keep golfers coming out to our facilities every single day.
All right, Darnell, you ready for your lesson today?
I am ready for my lesson, but can you walk me through some of the basics about golf?
So I'm not gonna be able to do that today, but we do have Victor Novoa here with us, and he's gonna help us out, and he's gonna go over with you on the fundamentals of the golf swing. We're gonna go over some chipping, and we're gonna go over some putting. It's a sport that combines all parts of the game, which is all parts of both physically and mentally.
Well, I'm ready for that lesson.
Awesome.
This is Swinging in Paradise. Now I don't know where I landed. There's a lot about the mechanics of golf that I'm gonna need to know for my lesson. Can you start me with the first thing?
The first thing we're gonna learn is a good grip and a good setup, okay? We're gonna start with the grip. So the first thing, your left hand is always gonna be on top. Most people with the grip hold it too much on the palms. We don't want palms, right?
No palms.
We wanna hold it on the fingers, across the fingers more. We wanna get the club on the fingers. See this line here between your thumb and forefinger?
Yes.
I want that line kind of pointing to your right shoulder. So you can see the 2 knuckles, 3 knuckles,
Oh, wow.
especially for a beginner golfer, right?
Nice.
Now, right hand is the same, it's across the fingers. This part of the hand is gonna cover the thumb. And again, that line here is gonna point to your right shoulder. And that's a good grip. Your arms are gonna be nice and together, keeping the club face really nice and square.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's in the hole.
The difference between short game and full swing, short game are gonna be very small shots. It requires a lot of accuracy. That's why setup changes a little bit, right? Full swing, I'm gonna be more away from the ball. I'm gonna swing more on that arc, right? Because I'm looking for accuracy, but also I'm looking for distance. Short game, I'm not looking for distance, right? Short game, I'm looking for accuracy. So I'm just gonna put my ball position right in the middle of my stance, maybe a little forward maybe. So here, I'm gonna set up, I'm gonna start tall, my feet together, handle back up, and I'm gonna keep moving, but I'm gonna hit nice here.
So we practice our big game and our short game. Well, what's next?
Putting. Putting is more simple, like again, like chipping and pitching. We're not turning. We need a lot of accuracy. We need to know to see the terrain, the ground. To me, to feel slopes, I use my eyes, number one, but also my feet. I'm gonna get my setup. My ball position is gonna be a little more forward, just a little bit. I'm gonna make sure this putt here, it doesn't break a little bit from left to right, but not much, right? Gonna get closer to the ball. My grip is gonna be more on the palm. And again, it's like tossing the ball, right? It's gonna be a really nice short stroke. I have here probably 8 feet, 10 feet. So it's not gonna be a really big swing because I'm gonna go by the hole.
Right.
So I know for 10 feet, to me, my mind is telling me maybe it's gonna be straight back this far, straight forward that far. But again, once you get your backswing and your forward swing, to me, it has to be the same length, going back and going forward.
Understood.
So you accelerate through the ball. Gonna get set up. If your speed is not good, you don't have that distance control, it doesn't matter if you're aiming properly, right? Because I can aim to the hole here,
right,
and my aim is dead on point, right? Like to the target, but my speed is too fast, I never gonna make the putt.
Got it.
Or the other way around, right? Like I'm aiming perfectly, but my speed was too soft.
And you're adding strokes.
Right. So that speed is gonna be really important. Speed comes first, then aiming. You're gonna concentrate on both,
right?
But your priority is gonna be speed because that's gonna get you closer to the better the speed, the closer to the hole.
I don't know. We'll see if we can make this one
Yeah,
right here.
sure. Let's see.
Wish me luck, guys.
So closer to the ball, taller, right? Straight back, you know, more of a straight back, a straight through stroke, right? Nice soft arms, and just move the arms back. Excellent.
Well, another 5 years, I see us having the same conversation. My beard might be a little grayer, and over time, you want to change the attractions a little bit. So we're always looking to evolve, and there are other opportunities. Does the flow rider need to change a little bit? Do we change a slide on the big tower? We probably change the food and beverage concepting. So we're always evolving, so I could see that in another 5 years as well. Well, again, we're attached to the beautiful JW Turnberry, and we have more to offer than just the water park. We have Starbucks here, we have a beautiful spa.
Thanks for joining us on South Florida Daily. You don't want to miss tomorrow's episode. It might be one of my favorites. I missed out at the coolest water park, Megan.
I know. We went and shot a segment at Tidal Cove in Aventura, and it's amazing. It's a really cool park. It's fun for the whole family. We'll have that full segment for you on tomorrow's show right here, Fox 29 at noon.
The South Florida Daily set is sponsored by Eldorado Furniture.